He's always cool with all his students, always has a good relationship with them, and he was always my favorite teacher, and always be my favorite teacher.
Getting into teaching for me was just a passion, just to kind of help kids and to make sure that they had a positive role model in their life. A lot of my positive role models came out of the classroom.
Mr. Cranfill has the innate ability to teach kids and build a relational capacity far beyond we would even think. He has the it factor.
I certainly like to bring energy to the classroom, mostly because growing up, that's kind of the kinesthetic learner that I was. I really just bring that energy because I want the kids, one, to realize they can make these connections and they can be passionate about learning. They don't have to necessarily, it's not really the sit and get aspect is nothing that I didn't flourish in that. I wasn't successful in the sit and get. And so having the high energy, making the connections of, okay, we can have fun, we can laugh, we can certainly make these connections and build these relationships. And on top of that, they need to know how to solve an equation.
Every student that he ever comes in contact with, and I've known him for 3 years, loves this class, looks forward to being in this class, and that's not sacrificing a high expectation.
When we're doing math, he relates to like sports and stuff, and like things that we like.
I think a great teacher is able to really understand their students, make connections, and those connections being able to understand student needs. A great teacher just comes from a lot of reflective practices as well. There's several times when I step back from a lesson and I kind of just say, that really works. And there's several times where I step back from a lesson and I go, I'm gonna have to redo that.
He teaches well, makes sure that people aren't on task no matter how bad the students can be. They
are fun. 7th graders are fun. They're moving out of the hand-in-hand needs and they're becoming more independent. And especially here, being able to have all males in a 7th grade classroom, you get to see creativity that I don't think is always fostered in a normal gender classroom.
I love that we can talk about anything and we can relate math to sports and real life situations.
Having all the males, you're able to kind of piggyback on their competition, and we have a lot of competition in the classroom. And at the same time, you're also able to be a positive role model that these students need in and out of the classroom.
He always found a way to make math entertaining and for us to understand it in the most simplest way. And he's just a really cool guy. I always got along with every student he had.
I always want them to know that I'm here for them for math. But more importantly than that, I always want my students to know, that I'm here for them personally. If it's something going on at home, if it's something, going on in the hallways, I always want my students to know that I care for them higher than just academics.